This is gonna be interesting. They don't cry. What's up? Where? What? Why? Why? He's like, you're bugging. Damn, it's hot here. Yeah, I'll put this on top of my hat for now. Look at him. Little hat. How can I shove this on properly? Out in the safari. Out in the desert safari. We got us the hat. Let's get my hat on. All right. Of course, as I get ready to shoot people out here. Get no one on the strap straight. How you know? Doesn't feel straight. Because it's not straight. You like that? I don't get it. It's like you put it on the strap and you can't put the strap on because the strap don't work. All right, let me try this side. Hopefully that feels good. Better, I hope. Let's hope someone shows up. There's no one's here right now. I've already been 2 minutes in. Oh. Don't what was that? Oh, we got us a certified customer. All right. Welcome, friend. You don't know I am. I'm Mike Everitt, and this is Everitt Archery. I'm just going to do a little bit of no one talking to me because everyone's here. Fudge it. You know, it's like you can't win them all, right? Can't win them all. Can't do it all. Oh, Jesus, don't do that. Don't fog it up. Don't fog it, bro. Am I close? 22 yards? I don't know if I can get 22 yards this thing right now. We're live. We're good to go. All right, guys. My name is Mike. This is Everitt Archery. I am doing some practice with my bow. I haven't shot in, I think, 3 weeks, give or take, on a Sunday anyway. So what I'm doing right now is pull up my rangefinder. This is a Pursuit. I have, all the gear on. As you can tell, I have the binos on, but on my bino, I have my rangefinder and some binoculars in here. Got my cool hat on with my little mini mic. I got this is a recurve quiver, but it's left-handed, so I don't care. I get myself a this is a diamond diamond edge 320 bow. Everything has been modified except for the whisker biscuit comes with it. It all comes standard with Octane gear. I have the Octane quiver, but I have an HHA Optimum Excite gas strings. I think this is a gas peep, cool green D loop, 8-inch back 8-inch bee stinger back bar with the bee stinger full custom full motion back bar. Sorry, I can't think. Back bar back bar mounts. There we go. And this is a 10-inch bee stinger with the 1 ounce, 2 ounce in the front with the quick connect there. Some limb saver broadheads. So my problem I'm doing today is got the sight, love the sight. Problem is, how many turkeys have you killed? Haven't killed any yet. Haven't got out really. I'm not a hunter. I shoot target. I go 3Ds. It's really it. The issue I'm having right now with this sight's bad. I love this sight. It's really nice, but it's really heavy. It's a block. It's massive. It's huge, right? The problem I'm having is I have not dialed in the sight yet. So I took this thing to TAC. I would have had a grandiose time with TAC, but the problem is I had the wrong sight tape on this. So what I need to do is I need to beta male. I don't know what the hell that means. I don't have a hunting license to go hunt. I don't have the time to go hunt. I work, Monday to Friday, and sometimes work at home, so I don't have time to go out and shoot. But I do tournaments and things like that. Anyway, so the problem I'm having right now, I have the setup tape on here still, as you can tell. I have shot 60 yards with this bow. The poundage is like 57, 58 pounds. I'm using these, hope you can see that properly. These elite, these Eastern 6.0s, Sonic 6.0s with a 85 grain tip. I believe these are about like 386 grams. I keep trying to say grains. Anyway, so it's hot as balls out here. It's about like, I don't even know. It's just fucking hot. Like I'm in the shade. I'm starting to sweat. So anyway, I'm gonna go to 20. This is set at 35 for some reason. I was doing some shooting. I forget what I was shooting at. So I'll do is I'm gonna go to 20 yards, shoot 3, and work my way back. And then we'll see. Do 5 push-ups, man. Why am I don't need to do 5 push-ups right now. I'll probably get 3 in. Anyway, I haven't really done a warm-up. This will be a cold shot. But so yeah, I'm gonna work on this. Hopefully I can get this thing to get the sight tape on this. I am thinking about please. I'm not doing push-ups right now. It's too damn hot. Like I said, I mean, my head is starting to sweat, and I showered like 10 minutes ago. So anyway, what I'll do is what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to you got me all screwed up. Go to 20 and work my way back to 20. I've like I said, I have done 60 yards with this bow. I went to TAC in Vermont with this. If I had my sight tape on this, I would have did a lot better, but I didn't because I had the wrong tape on, and I kind of guesstimated it. And what happened was, when I went to TAC, these strings were put on like a week or 2 before I went to TAC, so they were still stretching out. And I was out here shooting every day, and I thought I had it where I needed to be, and then when I put the tape on, it was the wrong tape, and I kind of guesstimated, and I was like, oh god. So either way, tape was wrong. I want to really get this thing dialed in. I'm really thinking about getting rid of this Octane Whisker Biscuit, which I like. I like it, I do. What I might do is I might get rid of it and just get myself a what brand is it? Not QAD. No, I want to get Ripcord. If you guys know anything about Ripcord, let me know, because this is a budget bow, and there is some pricey things on it. Besides, the sight's expensive. The stabilizers are pretty expensive, but I'm not trying to go super crazy expensive for a rest that I don't really need. But I do want to get Ripcord. I am thinking about QAD. I am eventually going to get rid of this bow and get myself a Darton 35. My God, Darton 35 ST2 or ST square. So I'm gonna try and save some money up for a QAD rest for that. But again, I don't know. So if I do get a drop ray rest for this, I might get limb driven. I think limb driven is gonna be a lot better for me. I was gonna do cable, but I don't want to mess my strings up. So I'm thinking I might do that. I'm not too sure yet. So anyway, without further ado, let me go 20 yards real quick. Set my thing up to 20, shoot 3. I'll when we're at 20, I'll have the camera facing the target. That way you guys can see it a little better. So let's move down a little bit. Wait, damn, I was at 22 yards, right? So I should be right about here, actually, I think. Another thing, if you guys can give me some insight on what I should do to dial this in properly, that'd be great. I mean, I started at 20. .2. I usually start at 20 yards and work my way back. Should I go 15 and work my way back? Because I know the lowest number is gonna change the sight tape that I pick up. So if you guys have a better idea what I should do, that'd be great. And by the way, Lemma, if I do push up, she's not gonna see me do them because there's no point doing them because I'm not gonna bring the camera down, all that stuff. So that's why I'm not doing them. I do use this trophy ridge 4-finger thumb release, left-handed. I am right-handed, but I'm left eye dominant. So if you watch any of my videos, you'll notice I have do 15 first. All right, let's do 15 first. If you watch any of my videos, you've noticed I have a couple of different bows. I have 2 recurve, 2 compound. 17. It's fucking hot out here. Oh my god, it's so hot. 16. Go a little bit here. 15.2. All right, cool. 15.2. We got 4 guys watching. Sweating the sack off. I'm gonna turn this. I'm gonna spin the camera around. There's my target right there. I'm gonna stand here and I'll just put the camera so you can see where I'm hitting. I'll shoot 3, and I gotta move my sight because I think what this is now. Let's see. 20 was, I think, 20 yards. So let's go. I think it was 18 actually. Let's try 15 for 15. Why not? You guys think 15 yards, 15 number tape? You guys never set this thing up before. It's pretty cool. You put a setup tape on here, and then you just stand at a certain yardage. It's like we're gonna do 15 today, and then you just throw a couple and see how it lands. Ugh. Oh, that feels weird. So we to the left. I'm not gonna move my sight because if I move it, it's gonna throw itself off. Oh. I do have other bags. I just wanted to use this because it's nice to beat this thing up. That didn't sound good. All right, it's 3 for 3. Let's go take a look, guys. See what we did. All right. That last one, I think I hit my. It's not too bad. I'm a little funky, but I mean that's pretty damn tight. 15 yards. What do you guys think? Honestly, not bad for me shooting. Hey, Bubba. Not bad for me shooting. I've been shot in like 3 weeks, like I said, so I'm pretty impressed already. But you know, gotta keep yourself amped up. So that's 15. I think it was actually 15. Double check that real quick. So I guess what you guys are saying, start 15, and then use that start number, and then base my last one should be 60 yards, and that's what it would be. So that is 15 for 15. All right. I gotta step back a little. Where was I before? Damn it. Nothing worse when you don't know what you were. All right, guys. So just make a note. Can you bring the camera a little closer to the target? We can't really see anything. I could, but that means I have to. I guess I could if you want. It's up to you. Unless you guys want to see my form, you tell me. If you want to see my form, I'll put the camera on me. But if you want to see the target more, then I'll just put it on target. You guys let me know. I mean, it's only 4 of us in here, so you guys tell me what you want first. I'll find this. Just say something in the comments and let me know what you guys think. I can either put the target on there and work my way back, or I can just walk, or you can just walk and talk with me. 20.4 exactly here. All right. So 15 for 15. Damn, it's hot. Like, how hot is it today? Hold on, let me look at you can't see it. Like, I'm shiny. That's how hot it is right now. So sweat. It's no way it's 74, 82. All right, so it's 82 degrees out here. That makes more sense. All right. All right, you guys let me know right now before I zoom on a shot. I can either put the camera on me and you can see me shoot, or I can put the camera right on the target on the left side of it and I'll shoot. But you guys tell me what you think first before I start, because I don't want to shoot and you guys want me to move the camera again. So, I mean, it's only, like I said, it's 2 of us. Fuck it, I'll shoot again. All right, so 15 to 15, right? We'll bring this up to, no way 20 is gonna be right. Let's go with the 24. So what I'm doing, guys, is there's a little thing here. So when I bought this site, right? When I bought this site, this is an add-on. It's a little sunshade thing. I was watching videos about it, trying to figure out how to use it properly, and then the way the guy was saying it is your setup tape and your yardage is 2 different things, and I couldn't get that because I didn't understand what he was talking about because I didn't process. I was like, whatever. So I ended up doing. There's a setup tape. There's a blank tape in there too. I took the blank tape and I marked out all my stuff where I shot from, and then try to match up my blank tape with an actual tape. Didn't work. So what they want you to do is put on the setup tape, and then go 15 all the way to 60 yards, and then 15 yards, 60 yards in each. And I guess the 15-yard mark, there's a number on your tape. You take that number, you go to 6, and you work your way back to 60. And if your 60-yard tape is at, like, let's say 53 on the tape, like it says, there's numbers in it. Numbers go all the way up to like 65. So right now I'm at, I put the tape on 24 at 20 yards. So you take those 2 numbers and then you subtract, and on the site tape, they'll tell you that's a tape to use. And the problem was when I did that, I was like, that's not right. No way. So I just didn't believe it. So I should have just went with what I thought. But I'm actually glad I didn't do it because I think my tape would have been wrong because my string is too new. Not really set in yet. Sorry, I can't see shit. I have these high vis veins. I'm at 20 yards. I don't see nothing. I see nothing, which is sad. And this is only at 20 yards. So whatever. We'll point and shoot again and hope for the best. That sounded good, but also sounded bad. Let me just take a second and use the binoculars because I feel like that went through. And I ain't gonna lie, I have shot them through before. Well, I'm high. That's why I'm high. All right, so if I'm high and I'm high to the right, I guess I should just shoot one more, right? What do you think? I shouldn't shoot one more. I should lower it and move the sight over. You know what? We got one more hour, right? Let's just shoot one more. So if I'm high, I always get, I mean, it's not confusing. It's pretty cut and dry, but I always get confused with my up and downs. So when I shoot a couple and I realize where they landed, oh, and I realize where they landed at, I say, all right, it's up. So what I usually do, I look at I have a tendency to look at where the needle is and I move it instead of looking at the actual, because when you do this, it does one of these, right? It does that. So like if I'm high, I need to come down, but I'm like, oh yeah, bring it down. I'm like, oh, that's the wrong way. So if it's up and you got to follow it, right? So I always do something wrong, it's my shoot, then I have to go back and recheck it, and I'm like, you fool. So let's go take a look. What I'll do is I'll leave it on there. I'll bring the camera down and leave it there. So I think I need to put something here because I'm at 20 yards exactly. So I'm gonna use this as a marker. So when I know when I come back, I can stand right between that and I know exactly where I gotta be. Let's go take a look, guys. Hopefully you guys checked out my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Archery's a fun sport. Oh, I'm high. I'm high in the sky, bro. High sky. All right, let me just lower you guys down. But I am consistent though. Keep bringing me down. Bring you down. All right. See. All right. So I'll do is I'll get you closer than that for sure. Get you look right here. That way I don't get affected when I'm shooting. Jesus H. Sorry, I'm just I gotta adjust everything. I'm using a tripod, guys, so it's a little tricky to adjust this to where I want it. I have a Gorilla Pop that's in the house, and right where I want it, it's there's a huge like divot, and it just keeps falling in the divot the more I bring it closer. All right, can I move that a little bit more? I just want to manipulate just a little bit more. There we go. All right, that's where we'll stay. All right, so I'm gonna, as you can tell, I'm high. All I'll do is I'll move my sight. I am pretty much center. It looks like I'm far over, but I'm pretty much center. I mean, I can go a little bit. That's me moving. So what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll shoot 3 more. I'll move the sight. My arrows are high. Hopefully you guys can hear me when I'm at 20 yards. I don't know. I'll do a little check type of thing. You guys let me know if you hear me at 20 yards. All right. I'll get myself back over here. If you guys can hear the little scream, that's my son yelling. He's in the pool. He's enjoying life like he does. Little 6-year-old loving his life right now. He's like, yeah, bro. All about me. All right, so we're at 24. Let's go down to 20. 15 to 15. Let's see, it's 20 to 20. All right, here we go. It's funny when the camera's down there, I always freak out because I feel like I'm gonna hit it. Like my brain says, aim for that rod thing. I'm like, don't hit the camera, which is my phone, so I don't want to do that. Sorry, I'm sweating like a little piggy. All right, are we get ready? Ugh. Looks good to me. One more second, guys. Here we go. Shot 2. Pulling back. I can't even see that. I saw one. Now I can't see those. Hopefully I'm center. I think I'm probably to the left a little. All right, ready to go. Last one, third. I think I can see him now. Look pretty tight, right, guys? What do you think? Are they tight? All right. So either way, 15 for 15, 20 for 20. Loose change. Ooh, I know good. I'm a little low, huh? So I'm a little too low. 20 for 20, so that's not right. So which means I need to raise it up a little, right? So what do you think? Maybe 20. What I'm doing, guys, I'm not going, let me see. I'm not going, like I said, I'm trying to dial my sight in. So I'm not trying to be like perfect, but I'm trying to be perfect as I can to get it so I'm set. Because if I don't dial in properly, it's going to be an issue. So I'm just trying to get it. I mean, I need 2 inches. I'm more than 2 inches on both and all these hits, and I'm low. So if that's 20, I'll probably go like 20, 22 or 25. I'll go 22. Maybe that might be just enough. Problem is, it's like I have a tendency of going like 22.5, like right in the middle, which is split in half, which I can't do. So I need to go like 22 and hope for the best. So let's do a 22 and hopefully I'll get it where I need to get them. I will say something. I do have a really cool quiver that I bought from Elevation. It's the pocket quiver. Um, I'm not wearing it because of the fact that I need to find a belt to put it on. But I will do a little video about that maybe today. I bought it. So I bought it. I bought it in like the first week of December last year, and it didn't come in until what's it now? Almost July. I think it came in like last month. I think it was either beginning of June or a little bit before June, but it took it like forever. I was pissed. I was like, and I kept calling, like, what's going on? Like, oh, it's on its way, and everything's behind. I'm like, behind? I got it in fucking December. Why is it behind that long? Shouldn't take them January, February, March, April, May, like 5 months almost. It was like 4.5 months, 5 months to get a quiver. I was fucking pissed. One second, me to take a quick drink. I have my little hydro flask here. If you guys like that view, it's fine. I'll leave it like that. If you guys don't, tell me in a second. Let me just shoot 3 real quick. I'm gonna move this from 20 to 20. I hate when I can't see. Is it 22? Is it 21? 4. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm not that old. Christ. Just can't see the damn numbers. The marks. I think I'm just... That's 22. Sorry. They're so small. It's hard to see when you're trying to look at them. And you're like, that's it. And you're like, no, that ain't it. What else? I did tech for the very first time this year, Vermont. It was a rainy tech weekend. I went on a Saturday. There's some YouTube footage of me going with my wife, and it was awesome, but it was terrifying because it was my first time going. I can't see that, but it sounded like money. I do have, like I said, I have other targets. I just like this target because it's the one that is. I'm trying to like, just destroy it so I can get rid of it, but it's about 2 years old. It's funny. I try to relax when I shoot, but I always tense up either while pulling back or while aiming, which I hate. I always do something wrong. And the thing is, like I said, I've been shot in 3 weeks, so I'm fucking tired. It's so sad. I'm exhausted, and I want to go live and do this, but like when you go live, it's tiring. You don't realize how tired you get, and you're trying to put out good. Don't you dare fall. You want to put out good content and good quality work, but sometimes you're shooting. That's kind of rough. That's tight. Come to the right though. That's probably me moving. I'm gonna call it good. All right, what do you guys think? We got 8 guys here. So what do you guys? You like this view or no? You let me know now, or forever hold your peace, because I will. I can definitely move it, but I don't want to move it. I'd rather move it back there so you can see me talking. I hate talking. So anybody wants to just comment, it'd be great. Pin message. No, I'm not gonna pin message. Oh, ooh. I'll pin this message. What do you guys think? I'm gonna pin that message. Do you guys want me closer or further away? You tell me right now. I know it's only 2 guys in here. But anyway, I'm gonna, for the argument's sake, I'm gonna move it back. So that was 22 on of a 20. That's not too bad. Got the hot fuzz. I mean, I should be like higher up. I should be a little higher up, but it's close enough for now. I'm gonna call it good. I was supposed to be doing this all week, but I haven't been shooting all week because I've just been busy. So I'm gonna move this camera back so I can just be interactive with you guys. I rather have you guys in my face so I can just chat. I prefer talking with you guys than I am doing that. Let's see. We're back to 4 people. Hey guys, sorry. Just moving the camera back. We're gonna move back to 30. Now I gotta find 30. I think 30 is right here probably. I got a little sight thing there. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet under and I'm slipping. I saw a video of some lady did a thing about a turtle. So the turtle was in the, I guess in the street. It's probably Florida, right? I don't know what it was exactly. I think maybe let's just say it's Florida. They're in Florida, and spin you around. It was probably in Florida, and what happened was the turtle was in the street, and the water's gushing over him, like just flying over, and he just poked his head out like that, and he's like this, and he's in the song saying, "Hold me now." I'm 6 feet under and I'm slipping. I just find that shit so funny. The fact that the turtle's still saboteur, right? And he's just like, help me, Jewish God, help me, Tom Cruise. And he's just like, huh. So yeah, that was pretty funny. Let me see who's in here. Hopefully Lima's in here. Let me see if I can view, and I can't view because it doesn't want me to view nothing. Really? Can I get a little bit of help here, please, people? Anybody? Nothing? All right, fine. I guess it ain't gonna work. All right, let's see if we can find us some 30-yarder. I will say something for sure, guys. I was stuck on 40 yards for like the longest time. And the only reason why I even jumped up to 60 is because I went to do the Leopold Vermont TAC tournament, which meant I had no choice. Right? had no choice to do it because I was either learn to shoot 60 or stay your ass home. So I learned to shoot 60 here, like that week that I went to go shoot to my tag tournament. 26. And I'll tell you one thing. Once you shoot 60 yards, your whole brain like just does like a weird process. Like I just did that. It was cool. I couldn't play a shot 60 yards, and it was terrifying. 27. It was terrifying and awesome at the same time because, like I said, I just bought these Eastern. I had like, I'll explain in 1 second. 28. Jesus Christ. 29. 30 right here. 30.8. So I'll do like a little CH step in front of me. So anyway, once I shot my my first 60 yards, I was all kind of like psyched out because I didn't think I can shoot 60 yards. I'm those guys that say like, oh, what's what I'm trying to say? Hold on 1 second. Let me grab my bow. Oh God. I bought this for TAC too. It's a 24-ounce hydro flask. That's what I was drinking on for the water. So what I was saying was, first time I ever shot 60 yards was pretty cool because this bow, people say, oh, it's a budget bow. It's not really that good, and you can't really use it for anything. You can't take down any ammo. I guarantee you, if I got my hunting license, got this dialed in, I can take down deer. I know I can. When I bought the bow from Cabela's, what happened was they gave me I didn't get these. I had X5 and X5 Envies, full length, 340 spine, 85 grain tip arrows at 50 pounds. I'm not a smart person with arrows, but I found out that was wrong. The guy assumed, oh, he'll shoot 50 pounds and he'll jump himself up. I didn't need to jump. I'm not going hunting. I come out here, I shoot, I have a good time, I enjoy. That was this here. So let me go to 30. Let me go to 34. 33, fool. That's 34 right there. So anyway, sorry. The guy gave me the wrong arrows. He gave me like 340 grains, 85 grain tips, full lengths. I'm a 29.5, 30. Now I'm shooting 30 draw length. Everything was all spec on this. It was a 3-pin sight. It was the octane stabilizer on this. It was all like factory set. And then I'm shooting like 20 yards, 30 yards. My arrows are like that. Just like doing this. Shot 40 yards, and they're like, and I shot that for a long time. I know what the difference was with everything. So found out I needed to jump my weight up to shoot further because 50 pounds, 40 yards was good. It was like I ended up taking some of my arrows, putting 100 grain tips in, so you would just see it come up and then just drop in. And I went to tournaments with that and shot well. But again, the arrows were the wrong ones, right? So ended up happening was my wife's like, oh, we should go to TAC. I'm like, no, I'm not ready for TAC. I've shot this bow for about 3 years. Once we agreed to do TAC, the bow had gotten dropped, the cams got bent, had to bring it to Cabela's, waited 4 weeks for that to come in. Shot it like 3-4 days. The strings right here were just tearing. Apparently the guy didn't put too much twist here, not enough down here. So I had to bring it to like Hal's Indoor Archery in Manchester, Connecticut, which I'm in Mystic, Connecticut, but strings got tore up these are gas strings. Put the gas strings on. Was out here like 2 weeks, just fucking flop. Then I was like, I gotta figure this out. When and I sit my way back little by little. Shot my first 60, hit it. I was like, oh my God, I hit it. And I realized what the problem was. It was me holding myself back, not the bow. It wasn't the bow. I mean, the bow can shoot. I mean, once I changed this poundage from 50 pounds to like 50, like these arrows, the guy said to me, uh, the max bow weight you need to put on is like 58. Don't put any more than that. So I think he put me like 56, 57, something like that. So put my height rate, shot it, and I can shoot. But now my problem now is my bow is, like I said, there's nothing wrong with this bow. If you put the money into this bow, the whole point of my story is if you put money into this bow, it's a good bow. I don't want to get rid of it, but I do want the Darton 35X PST2 because it's a longer axle. I have a tendency when I'm doing this, I wobble sometimes, and I was hoping maybe a longer axle will in a lighter bow will probably give me better stabilization. I can shoot better, but I don't know. I mean, the bow is like what, $1,300 like that. So I'm like, should I try and spend $1,300 for a bow, then try to sell this? If I try to sell this on eBay, the going rate's like 200 to 400. Brand new is 420, 470. I bought it for Cabela's 473 years ago, and they're spending a total of $600 for like a release, an index release, a bag, some arrows, a guard. I think no guard. But anyway, my point is, if you are going out to buy a bow for the first time, buy a budget bow. Don't buy a high-end bow because there's no point. You have to learn, you have to fit the bow. Simple as that. Sorry, as bad as that says, you need to learn to fix your, because you can, it's, no, here's a better example. If you ever watched Days of Thunder, Tom Cruise, right? What's the guy says? There's nothing stock about a stock car, right? He's like, if the tires are moving, if the tires are slipping and sliding, we can shim this, wedge that. If the RPM is doing this, we can adjust that. You tell it what you want. So this is the stock car. I'm the driver. I need to fix myself to shoot better with this. So I feel like I've gotten better shooting this bow, and I want a new bow. But like the more I think about it, I just got these strings put on. Like I said, what was it? Tack was like a month ago. So I'm really debating about getting rid of it, and I've had it for 3 years. But I do want a new bow. But yeah, my point is, this whole point is of me flap my gums is buy a bow, buy it. Don't listen to anybody telling you buy like the best bow. You don't need to spend $2,000 for a bow. Buy a budget bow, work your way up. I mean, honestly, if you're just a compound guy, get a budget bow from Compound, get a Bear, get a Diamond, get something, get a PSC or whatever. But get a budget one, has everything on it. Work that as much as you can, and then max it out. Put get your draw weight heavier so you can shoot better. Get some few things put on, because my plan is once I decide to get rid of this, that sight's gonna come off. That stabilizer is gonna come off. Maybe this mount might come off. This front stabilizer is gonna come off. The quick connect's gonna come off. I'll put the stock rest back on the sight back on this. I'll put the stock stabilizer on this. Sell it. Done. That way, when I buy my new bow, all the stuff I put on this is getting transferred. Because I'll be damned. I'm gonna sell this for like $200 with all that shit on there. No, nah, bro. I put too much money into my bow and to sell for $200, and someone gets like a good deal. You give me $200 and you're getting like $4 worth of product. No. So with that all said, shut the hell up, shoot. That didn't sound good. Let me just take a second, see where I hit, because it's funny when you are shooting long enough, what your target hit. If it's like a hard pop, it ain't what you want to hit. But if it's like a thunk, that hit like the soft spot. You know what I'm saying? That was like a pop. So let's just take a quick peek in the binoculars real quick and see what we did. Let me move my bag so I don't hit my hand. Super duper high. All right, so that's 34. That's 34. So let's bring it down to like 30. 30 for 30? 30 for 30. All right, here we go. It's funny because when I shot this bow a while ago, the sight numbers here were way different. I'll tell you that. So I'm actually glad I decided to take put a secondary test strip on here to redo this because it would have been wrong. Would have been wrong. Would have been ass. And the last thing you want is to shoot your bow and it doesn't shoot right, because I'm trying to go to a tournament next weekend, but I can't if you know. How come no one's talking? I feel bad, guys. You guys can please engage with me so I can talk to you. Otherwise, I'm just going to stop flipping my gums and not stop. So you guys can reply back to me anything I'm saying. Most appreciative. That sounded juicy. It's funny. I've been watching guys shoot their bows, and then anyway, I've been seeing people shoot their bows, and I always tell myself I won't do that. So I've been trying my best not to do that. I push and I pull. Just now I just pulled, and I hate doing that. So let's just see where this, move that out the way. That is to the right. That's about center, but it's a little bit to the right. What I do is if I get something close, I always like shoot 3 and I'll come back, I'll shoot again. Because even though it's to the right, that could be me moving. It could be the wind. Which way is the wind blowing? The wind's blowing this way, kind of behind me. Because I have some flappies over here. Anyway, so yeah, man, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. If you were me and you had the option to buying a Darton ST2 bow, or keeping what you got, what would you do? I mean, I'm hoping I can keep these. If I do buy the Darton, can I keep these arrows and just work it off that? I'm sure I could. I mean, these are 400 spine arrows. I don't see why I shouldn't be able to keep them. All right, I need to look at that. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet under, and I'm thinking. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so boring. I'm very boring, I know. But archery is fun when you're at a tournament. If you're home shooting, it ain't fun. That's not too bad. So that last one was center. That was centered at like center. What was that? Sorry, guys. I swear to God, I thought I saw something. So if you see behind me, they're kind of the woods, and the problem now is it being hot the way it is. The bugs are out. So just now there was a bug, like a huge something. I don't know what the hell it was. It was just massive. I think it was a fly. I'm gonna shoot a 4th one because that last one didn't count. So I'm gonna shoot one more and see where we group at. And I think 30 for 30 be good. And what I'm gonna do is we're at 49 minutes in, down with 2 guys. All I'll do is I'm gonna shoot one more. I'll call it done because it's like I said, it's just you 2 guys watching, and I'm gonna probably get off. But please, you guys tell me what you think. Do you think I should keep this bow? I mean, like I said, I replaced this with an. I bought this. This is the sunshade cover. I bought an actual cover for this, like a carry casing. It wraps around. And this is the HHA Optimizer X single pin sight. This is stock octane quiver. The stock octane whisker biscuit 10-inch stabilizer with 2 ounces in the front, or I think it's 2 ounces, with a quick connect right there. Full motion back bar from Bee Stinger, 8-inch, 8-inch Bee Stinger stabilizer with all 3 weights on the back. This is the Pine Ridge stand, and I have the Limb Saver broadheads on here, and I have the new gas strings with the sight, the new peep D-loop. Only thing has not been changed is my son is going loud. Oh, he's making that. So my son's making this whoo noise. I was trying to figure out if that whoo noise was him yelling or him crying. Anyway, so let me shut the hell up. So I'll do one more shot, see what happens. But yeah, let me know right now. You guys tell me what you guys think. Should I sell this and try to make some money off it, or should I just keep it and go buy myself a ripcord drop away? I can't say. I don't know what it is with rest. I always say with the W. Drop away rest for this bow, because if I do that, I'm going to end up taking. I do have so this you can't notice it, but see that this octane quiver has fallen several times. You can see it's broken. I bought a new one. I have a brand new one because of the fact that I brought the tack. So I had a brand new one. So that's not a big deal. But I will probably, if I get the option, I will. If I do decide to get rid of this, I will put it on drop away rest because I want to see how it feels and how it shoots. But you guys tell me what you think. Should I just keep building this, or should I just work on getting a new bow? Love to know your feedback because I'm curious, because my brain's saying buy the bow and then sell this if you can. But if I'm only going to get $200 for this, there's no point selling it. You know what I mean? And I have another compound bow in the house, which is it's a Jennings Huntmaster compound bow. If you guys know what Jennings is, you're old school. If you don't, it's old school. Damn, I moved. Anyway, so yeah, so I have I'll show you what I just did. I have this Diamond S320 left-handed. I have a Jennings Huntmaster right-handed, which is a gift from my friend. I rebuilt everything. I got the strings redone. New basically it's all True Glow parts, True Glow rest, True Glow sight, True Glow quiver. Then I got 2 recurves. I have Samick. Samic's a Korean brand, but I have a Samick Discovery 30. Sorry, Samick 62-inch hunting bow. There's a few parts on that. If you look at my my videos, you'll see them. And I have another Samick 68-inch Avanti bow, which is my technically it's my first high-end bow, but it's my second bow I've ever had. My first bow was a Southwest archery bow, 66 inches. Very first bow I had it, and I ended up breaking the limbs from pulling back, because I have a very long draw length. So yeah, I had that. So if I get to sell this bow and get the Darton, that'd be sweet. But if not, I don't know, because the problem is, once you get rid of a bow, you have to like redo your whole brain process and figure out how to shoot again. So, but like I said, you guys let me know what you guys think. I'm very curious what you guys want me to do. I did set a pin on this, but I don't know. I haven't seen anybody else talking. No one's spoken since Lima was here. I don't know. Lima's still here or not. So, all right. So I'll walk you through what I just did real quick. That was my first shot. That was really high. This is my second shot. Oh, this was my third shot. I knew it was good because I heard a thunk, and that was my last shot. I think I moved the last shot, so. Anyway, so that's what's going on. I'm going to probably practice. I'm going to do some more, but I'm going to get off, and I'll just probably focus on shooting. Yeah, guys, so let me flip you guys around real quick. Anyway, guys, it's been great playing with you guys. I'm on here for about an hour, 55 minutes. But you guys, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about my live. Tell me what you want to see. I'd love for you guys to, hop on and just subscribe to my channel. And I love feedback from you guys because it just helps me out so I can be a better archer and do things better. And you guys can say yes or no to things. I know it's just one guy here, but thank you so much for being here. Subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. I'd love to hear more about everybody's opinion of what I can do, not do. And I was gonna say, oh, sorry. And yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm fucking hot. I'm gonna go sit down next to this big ass snake over here. And I'm not joking, this is a fucking snake over here. So those are my place right here. I'm gonna sit down. Let me see if I can find that snake. There's like a 4.5, 5 foot rat tail snake. You still here? Yep, I'm fucking still here. Damn, this thing is creeping. I'm not a fan of snakes, so you can see it. Alright. See that shit? Come on. That black thing is a rat snake. That fucker is huge. And I'm not even joking. That shit's huge, bro. I know it's huge because I saw it at my house yesterday. Let me just turn around and get the fuck out of here. Yes, I know rat snakes don't bite, but listen, I don't play that shit. Alright? I see snake, I'm like, nah, bro. No. Hell to the nah for me. Yeah, so I ain't playing that shit. So yeah, that stinks over there. I'm over here. Anyway, so I'm gonna chill here for about half hour, and I'm gonna do some more shooting. Hopefully, I'll get myself to 60 yards and go from there. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, and I will see you on the next one, guys. Later.